Hey guys, long time no video. Made a pretty major purchase last September. Bought this Zforce 950 HOEX and did quite a few things to it. Do not hit your sister. Do not cut your sister. Came from the dealer with lower doors and this KWT. I paid, I think it was like $16.7 out the door for it. I am a very large fan. Something I'm going to recommend everybody does right away is buy a clutch kit for it. Whether you get like a Team MSC or this one has a Team MSC Stage 3 in it. I can't speak to what the RNG does in it, but I do have some RNG clutch kits as well. Also did the ECU tune through Team MSC. If I'm being honest, their website and service at the time of purchase sucked. I don't know if it continues to suck, but they sent me a bunch of the wrong things, and couldn't get a response to an email, but they did respond to a text message. They're part sellers, I would say. Don't necessarily dislike them, but whatever. Did right by me, returned the stuff, and they got me hooked up with what I need. Dirt Warrior accessories, windshield. Love the Dirt Warrior accessories windshield. The thing I like most about it is these flaps. These let so much air in on those hot days. Haven't had a lot of those yet since I purchased it. But if you're concerned about getting too hot in the cab, those flaps grab all the air, send it. 32-inch rounded light bar. Got a little bit of a curve to it. You'd be fine with a flat one, I guess. But I like the light. It's nice. Cfmoto center bag. Really like the Cfmoto center bag. You almost have to have it because there is absolutely almost zero storage in the little tiny glove box. Other upgrades. Defroster for the windshield. If you're going to be running a windshield, you have to have a defroster. You're going to hit you're going to hit a puddle. The steam is going to hit your exhaust, and it's all going to come in here, and you won't be able to see anything. Obviously, got the one with the wiper. This is the best, cheapest upgrade you can make right here, is the dome light. I believe that if it's not Cfmoto, they make a bunch of similar ones. Amazon. Rear view. Mirror, ram mount. Then, what am I doing here? I got the rocker switch power port, hardwired in the defroster and the light bar right there. The power delivery port is really nice. So I have my regular USB and my 12 volts are free for other charging needs. If I was going to buy one of these, I wouldn't necessarily spring to have this, but I don't ride in desert. It'll be nice. This is just a rigid box. Purchased the RNG mounts, so you'll notice there's no clamps. I got the RNG adapters that go in here, and I have a screwed through the bottom of that box. Rotopax 3-gallon tank, and then the flag for my boy, because he loves and is obsessed with Bigfoot. So I hillbilly rigged that up here with some wire and just one of those heat gun solders. In my opinion, you absolutely need to put a clutch kit in these things. The stock one is just so jerky, so jerky. The MSC one really smoothed it out. Friends with a guy who's got the identical. He's got a 22 Zforce 950. And he got the ECU. I bought the combo kit for me and him with the ECU tune and the clutch kit. And, I just mailed him the ECU, and I had to wait until he came up to put the clutch kit in, and he goes, oh my God, it was so jerky before. I would just get it in neutral and push it in and out of the garage, but now it's like driving a golf cart. So definitely worthy upgrade. Yeah, all the cheap Chinese crap on here just got through Amazon. Works well. You're not gonna. This is just for fog. You're not gonna be removing thick ice with this. One time I drove through a puddle when it was borderline freezing outside, and the cold water hit the windshield and instantly froze. And then I was driving through this area right here. Was all I could see through. So it's not going to defrost it. If it's cold and frozen, it's going to be cold and frozen. It's just for fog. It's not a cab heater, you know. Other upgrades. What am I missing? Oh shit handle over there. I got that as a gift from the guy who did that. But yeah, like I said, really happy. I have no major complaints other than upgrading the clutch is kind of a necessity, in my opinion, for just creature comfort purposes. Love it. Continue to love it. Super easy. Been great. Zero issues. Oh, one thing. Okay, the bad and maybe the ugly. What I did was this taillight position is, or excuse me, brake light position is, we'll say unfortunate. As you can see, they get fogged up right away. So something I think they should do with them is, bugs are getting bad. Mosquitoes are coming out. It's that time of year. So I bought this off of Amazon as well. Try to avoid that so you can't see my naked wife in the shower right now. So I wired this brake light up. This is a super bright brake light, but is, in my opinion, very necessary if you're going to be doing muddy trail rides. You know, I got it hillbilly rigged up here because that's just how I roll with most things. Yeah, brake light, secondary brake light works great. It's very bright. And maybe if I actually bought that for a game light for hunting coyotes in my gravel pit. And ended up purchasing a thermal scope. So didn't really need the red light anymore. So now it's my brake light. Got messed up in the garage one night and tapped that in. Kind of a pain in the ass. I'm sure there's a wiring diagram that you can find that. Yeah, buddy. Leave the spider alone, Jojo Beast. Love it. If you're thinking about getting one, I would say the price point is awesome. It's not a Mav X3 Turbo RR RC, which is what my old man has. He's like, I can't even drive that thing. Well, it's like, yeah, no shit. It also cost half the price. You know? Don't buy a Cfmoto and expect a Mav X3. But it'll do, you know, I get this thing going up 72 miles an hour, probably is max speed. I'm really happy with it. And I wouldn't trade it for anything, I don't think. I'm absolutely in love with it. Love going on long rides. It's just a really nice piece of equipment, in my opinion. It's got the rear trailing arms. Yeah. So if you're thinking about buying one, I would definitely consider the Cfmoto. Or as I call it, the Cfmofo. I've got nothing else clever to say, so we'll just end the video.